What were cold were proxy wars in Latin America. Imagine a game of chess where each move is made by players for away, but the pieces on the board are countries and people. During the Cold War, Latin America was one of those busy chessboards. Instead of direct fighting between the United States and the Soviet Union, they supported different sides in local conflicts. These conflicts are called proxy wars. In these wars, local governments, rebel groups, or military forces fought each other. But behind the scenes, the superpowers supplied weapons, money, and advice. The United States wanted to stop the spread of communism and often supported governments or groups that opposed leftist ideas. The Soviet Union backed socialist and revolutionary groups that wanted change. One of the most famous examples is the Cuban Revolution in 1959. Fidel Castro led a movement that overthrew the government of Fulgencio Batista, which was friendly with the United States. After taking power, Castro aligned Cuba with the Soviet Union. This made Cuba a symbol of socialist resistance in the Americas. It also caused big tensions with the United States. The United States tried to invade Cuba in the Bay of Pigs in 1961, but it failed. 2 years later, in 1962, the Cuban Missile Crisis brought the world to the brink of war when Soviet missiles were found in Cuba. In Chile, a similar story played out. In 1973, a military coup led by General Augusto Pinochet overthrew the democratically elected socialist president, Salvador Allende. The United States supported the coup because it was worried about socialism spreading. The Soviet Union and other socialist countries supported Allende's government. After the coup, Chile was ruled by a military dictatorship for many years, with human rights abuses happening during that time. Nicaragua also saw a proxy war. In 1979, the Sandinista revolution overthrew the U.S.-backed dictator Anastasio Somoza. The new government received support from Cuba and the Soviet Union. Meanwhile, the United States backed the Contra rebels, who fought against the Sandinistas. This conflict went on through the 1980s and caused a lot of suffering for the people. In El Salvador, a civil war from 1980 to 1990 involved the government fighting leftist guerrillas. The United States supported the government, while Cuba and the Soviet Union backed the guerrillas. Many lives were lost, and the country was left scarred. These proxy wars changed Latin America's history. Countries faced political instability, economic problems, and human rights issues. The effects of these conflicts are still seen today in politics and social movements. These wars reminded us how outside powers can influence a region's future, often at a heavy cost to ordinary people.